Well, panels, it is very important for us to know our ability, to know what our interest in, and because it is very effect in our future, what it will be. So we need a neat and good preparation, starting from ourselves, develop our self-development, education, and of course, getting on a group that people that match with our interest and competency. Well, before I move into my points of argument, here I would like to make this motion clear as the government side of the House. Well, the motion today is this House would abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on age and instead group them by competency and intelligence. And ladies and gentlemen, first thing first, what we mean here as an education system that usually grouping children by age, which each grade level corresponding to a specific age range. Well, we can take it, or let me give you an example. This type of example is we can take it as the kindergarten, which range of age is 3 until 5 years old, elementary school, junior high school, and senior high school, and etc. And the next, what we mean here as the system of grouping children based from their competency and academic is making a group of someone that have the same competency, have the same interest. Well, let us take the example of their children who has an ability in drawing, so automatically their system will let them in making a group of class for that child that the other child also have the same ability, which is drawing, and that class is called as drawing class. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the current status quo, there are still so many students of children in each school still have a very different range of intelligence and competency. Yes, of course, that is the fact that is still happening right now nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. Well, from that, let's say some of the students that even have a lower intelligence in that class, of course, will feel lazy to active, to be answering question in the class. Well, why could I say so? Here, ladies and gentlemen, if in one group of children there is an interaction for answering question, I'm sure most of the question will be answered by students that have more high level of intelligence, and let's call it as the smart one. And also, there is an ambitious in their self to prove that they are the best. But how about the other student that have the lower one? They will let it happen, let the smart one answer it, and if it's always a load, then it will be worse, ladies and gentlemen, because the other children will stay in their comfort zone to keep their laziness and do not want to develop their self. Well, panels, the worst case scenario is many people consider that every children is the same, every children has their own uniqueness, and that is the problem, and that's the point, ladies and gentlemen. They have their own uniqueness, their own talents, and if the phenomena that I have been told before happened, which is the different range of level of the students in one class, it will be caused bullying, and each of them will compare themselves to other, and also it will be lead to depression of the student itself, of the children itself. Because why? Because of the high difference of the intelligent students in one group itself. And well, ladies and gentlemen, because of that problem, the world that I'm defending is the world where instead of making a group of children that based from their age, it is better to create a group of children that have the same ability and intelligence. And from that, the thing that we want to achieve, or the thing that I want to achieve here, is there's no more comparison between the other students. There is no more less competitive atmosphere of class, because we have already grouping them in the same level of smart, in the same level of ability, and so on. Well, here I would like to propose a mechanism to do the problem, which is the first one. There will be an IQ test and also an ability test. So from that, we will easily know what the ability and intelligence of each student itself. And after doing that, the next mechanism will be making a group of class of them that have the same ability from the IQ test that I have told you before. Well, now let's move into my argument. Well, my first argument is by making a group of children that have the same ability and intelligence will increase their performance in class, will increase their prestation to reach, will increase their development. And well, panels, from the definition and problem and statement that I've said before, which by grouping them in class of ability will give them many benefits, and it is related from what's happening right now. Well, based from the data and research that I have searched before, Given an environment that match their academic abilities, comparative vibes of atmosphere will be exist increasingly. There will be intense competition for each child. They must be aware that if they are even slightly less capable than others, it will affect their grades. So they have to keep their performance stable. So they can be better than before. And this competition is lead into the positive one. Is lead to into the positive, stimulate achievement, improve their abilities, and also lead them to have many achievements. And each child can progress at their own pace, providing better results for slower and faster learners. Besides that, grouping based on the competency and intelligence can create more diverse and balanced classroom environments. Students can learn from each other, and also there's a potential for peer mentoring. Well, let me give you an example. In class, that is called as a class A, there are a different range of students' ability. There's only one or two students that are only active in the class, and while the other student there is no spirit, there is no active to join that class. Because why? Because they think that, okay, just let the smart student answer it. For what I will answer, I will know he or she will do it, will answer it. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, that students who thinks because of that laziness don't want to active will undeveloped. Their self will stuck in their comfort zone, ladies and gentlemen. Then let us compare to the active one. Let's say in the class B. Well, in class B, every student and each student have the same level of competency, have the same level of ability. Then automatically, there will be a competitive class. There will be a collaboration class. They will teach each other. There is no more comparison about each students for other students. There is no more bullying, and automatically. Their ability will be increased and increase more. So, ladies and gentlemen, which one is more worthy? You guys also, I know, as students and also as a children, as a teenager, also you guys want to develop, right? Of course. And one of the factors that support is our environment. The better environment that we will get, and the better it will get better for us. Well, to link it back, panelists, ladies and gentlemen, by grouping them in one environment that have the same ability, that have the same equal of competency, it will be better because it will affect their future, their activeness, and their intelligence at school. Because from the competitive environment, they will be competitive too. So it will increase their prestation. They will achieve many things, and of course, it will impact to their future. Well, I think that is all about my speech for today. Proud to propose, and I beg you to propose. Thank you.